Obviously a big win for us because of the respect we have for the opponent. But tonight, maybe more, not maybe, definitely more important than even the basketball game was our chance to honor, this game's no secret, with Coach John McClendon. I'm really proud to be a part of the racism group that's making some positive changes. And Coach McClendon, simply stated, was one of the pioneers of our game. National champion coach, USA Olympics, coached at different colleges, pro basketball. He integrated college basketball. He's a legend. Somebody told me a couple of days ago, he's one of the best black coaches. I said, no way, one of the best coaches, ever. Like, the guy was unbelievable, and we're honored to honor him today. I'm honored to be a part of the racism group, and I know the players shared that passion tonight, sharing this game with the racism, and that platform was special.
Take questions for Timmy and Christian. Christian, please use the mic, please.
Christian, obviously a lot of rebounds, but you, him, and Trey collectively together, all three of y'all playing terrific. What was the key to McCormick, and just kind of what was the overall approach of the three going into tonight?
Yeah, we practiced all week knowing he's a big, strong, physical guy, and so we had to match his physicality or bring a little bit more. And just playing together as a unit and as a team helped us come out and do something good.
Did it help that Brown kind of got a little chippy early? That seemed to get y'all going.
It's just part of the game.
Yeah.
What happened to you with 2 minutes left? Ankle, foot, something?
Yeah, I just twisted my ankle, but I'm all right. That's why I was able to get back out there.
Timmy, did Courtney Grammy get a game ball?
I'm not sure, but he deserves one. He held a great player in college basketball to 11 points. People like to say Courtney can't guard, but y'all see what he did out there. So credit to him. He was a big help in this win. We knew he was capable of that. I'm just glad he could show the world what he could do.
Christian, I think you're averaging like 5 offensive rebounds a game over your last 4. What is it that you're doing, and what has turned you into such a good offensive rebounder?
It's just more of a mindset for me, I just got to use my ability. Coach has faith in me, and so knowing that he has faith in me kind of helps me push through that barrier and just go grab him.
It kind of seems like, you were drawn a little bit out there. Timmy's kind of smacking his chest. Are you guys kind of enjoying it? It seems like last few games you guys are playing maybe with a little bit more of an edge. Do you sense that?
Yeah, we just kind of play with a chip on our shoulder. When you got home games like this and the big crowd, it kind of pumps you up a little bit, and we just got to use that to our advantage.
Timmy, there was a possession where he got 2 offensive boards that led to a Marcus Carr 3, things like that. He'd thrown the ball off the KU player to go out of bounds to keep possession. The things that don't show up in the box score, what are the things that he does?
He's been playing like a man. It's funny because when we first met each other, he told me he does a lot of things that don't show up in the box score, and it shows. Just getting extra possessions, getting our team going with the energy. He's a huge energy guy for us, but he's a lot more than that. So he's key to our team. He's key to this win, and he's always out there just trying to find a way to produce. So that's big for our team down the stretch.
Timmy, can you walk through that last shot, and then were you also surprised that you were able to set up at the free throw line so often on offense tonight?
The last shot, the go-ahead one, I was just playing off Marcus. I thought he was going to get downhill, and I seen he got stopped, so I cut to my spot, and I just raised up and shot it. Something I work on, but, I just took what the defense gave me. I like the mid-range jumper, so I was happy about it.
Timmy, how enormous is this win for where y'all are?
It's good for us, but it's not the biggest thing in the world. We have higher goals than just beating somebody on our home floor. That's something we should do. Big win for us, but we got to keep chopping wood.
3-4 last ones for the players.
You guys got the crowd rocking. Marcus hit that 3 at the half. What were your conversations like in the locker room at halftime? Because this place was going nuts.
I said Cinco. I knew that was good. And then I said we was just talking about how we were limiting our turnovers, and that's how it keeps us in the game. That's been an issue for us all season, so that's big for us. We thought we came out aggressive, and that's something we talked about all week, and just play with a chip and take care of the ball. We could play with anybody in the country, so those are the main conversations.
What y'all think of Trey Mitchell's banked in 3?
It was big time. He shoots tons of threes all the time. He's a shooter, and so shooters touch.
That's his best horse shot.
Yeah.
Christian, Kansas tried to get you to come to their place. Did you have any extra motivation playing against them tonight?
I mean, they're about 40 minutes from my home and stuff, but, you know, it's just another game on the schedule. They're a really good team, well coached, and so we knew we had to take care of business tonight, and that's what we did.
Terry, last one.
Leading up to this game, what did you guys do to become one? This team was like electric. You guys were blue. What happened this week coming into this game that put you in that?
You know, we kind of been working on it all season. You know, it just happened to come together pretty well tonight in one of our biggest games that we played in. And, yeah, I mean, it's been a work in progress. You know, when you're working through the portal and you got to get a whole bunch of different players, it takes a little bit of time, but I think we kind of figured out our name.
Thank you, gentlemen. Questions for Coach, please?
Chris, is this a signature win and what you're hoping to build here?
I mean, please show the whole thing. Don't clip this, but I don't think so. I think, look, nobody respects Kansas more than I do. Norm and Coach Self have been friends of mine for a long time, but we came to Texas to compete and play with teams like Kansas. So obviously why it's such a big game is really what everything they've done in college basketball, right? So we've got to hold our own to the deal around here. So and tonight was a good step in the right direction, but no, you guys get tired of the steadiness, but it's the next game on the schedule. Protected our home court against a team that's a Final Four contender. But you guys understand, I believe we're a Final Four contender. I haven't wavered while some outside of our circle have.
Chris, I know these two, along with Trey, the three of them together, just what do you think of them collectively as the season's gone on, just what they did tonight as a trio?
Well, tonight, here was the deal. You know, there's different ways to win a basketball game. We wanted to try to rebound and out-rebound Kansas. Really easy to talk about on team text and on the dry erase board, really difficult to do when you're out there. And we did. We scrapped and we battled and we out-rebounded Kansas. Second thing we try to do is take care of the basketball. That's no secret. We're pretty good when we don't hand the ball to the other team. Tonight we won the turnover battle. Took care of the ball, played sound basketball, and on the other end made them turn it over a few times and got some offense from those turnovers. Thirdly, we'd like to use the three-point shot as a weapon, and it wasn't great to us tonight. You know, you got the backboard shot and the half-court heave at half. That's 2 of our 3 makes, but, you know, how do we win the game? Well, we got more shots on goal. We got 19 more shots than them. How do you do that? You out-rebound them. So there's different ways to win, and tonight we hit on different categories. We got 4 guys to double figures. We had some special individual performances, but so did Kansas. Look at the stat sheet. That's what they do. It's what championship teams do, right? But I think the one individual performance you got to talk about, please, you got to put this in your article tomorrow, is Courtney Ramey's defense. I mean, Ochai is one of the best offensive players in the Big 12. I've been in this league, 16 years, and he's special, and Ramey did a great job. He made it really hard on Ochai from where I was sitting and standing. Now, fortune always plays into it. He had a couple of shots that he normally makes, but to not recognize the defense Courtney Ramey played tonight, I think would be being foolish. And, you know, you start thinking about that all Big 12 defensive team. We've got some guys, I think, that deserve to be on there.
You know, you mentioned Courtney's defense. He also gave you a lift offensively in the second half after pretty much deferring his teammates. I mean, when you really had to have it, what does that say about him?
I mean, it takes a lot out of you when you're guarding on the other end like that, and he was dialed in on the huddles all night long, saying, "Hey guys, I don't care what happens on this end. I'm guarding down there." And we said, "You know, keep doing your thing." You know what he said, and but then I had a conversation with him a little bit in the second half. Hey Ray, we might need a basket or two too, man. I know we're asking a lot of you, so. He put his head down. He got north-south a few times, and for him to get to that scoring margin without the three-point shot being a big part of it speaks dividends of him. He's a competitive guy, Ramey. You know, I coached against him. Now I get to coach him, and he's got some street dog in him, and I love that. You know, I love street dogs, and Ramey's a tough guy. I like coaching him.
Was there a point there in the last 15 or 20 seconds you pointed to the bench, and it's almost like you said, give Brock Cunningham in here, because right after you pointed to Brock to get him in there on defense. That's how engaged he looked.
Yeah, we got a lot of confidence in all of our players, and our players have confidence in each other, and we all have different roles. You know, I thought Jace Feberish gave us great poise, veteran, just minutes tonight. You know, Devin played with great courage. Look at the plus-minus on Devin Askew tonight, and that's all you need to know. We win the game when he's in there, and so there's some good individual performances, and certainly Brock has been playing great lately, and a lot of good things tonight from different players.
Did Courtney volunteer to guard Ochai, or was it just clear that you wanted him on?
Say it again, I'm sorry.
Did Courtney volunteer to cover Ochai, or did you assign it? And what was the key to stopping him?
Yeah, it's a sign of respect for the players in the league where your players say, hey, can I get a couple shots at him? So it's just a sign of respect that Ochai's a great player, and Braun and a lot of those guys, and Harris a great point guard, McCormick. And I think, I'm trying to think last year, I think I had McCormick as runner-up Big 12 Player of the Year. Normally give it to the championship team. Baylor won it last year. McCormick, I thought, had an unbelievable season last year. So they got special individual players. But, yeah, in preparation, the guys are competitive, and, they want to crack at the best. That's why you come to Texas, why you play in games like this. So a lot of respect for the opponent tonight.
What did you like most about that 7-0 run to finish, and who was doing it?
Well, I think poise. I think I looked up there. We were down 4, and we had a player-led team tonight where guys are saying we're not losing tonight. And, that's what I told the guys this week. We haven't lost many of these games over the years. We win the game or we run out of time. And it's a mentality. And sometimes the scoreboard doesn't line up to where you want it to be, but it's not a decision to lose the game. So tonight we had that fight, and we knew our backs were against the wall, when you look up there, but we just said, hey, if there's a way, we're going to pull it out. So I think above all tonight was just the poise. So, we didn't play great, fellas. I don't say that in a disrespectful way at Kansas, but 3 for 20 from 3, and we can play better than we played tonight, but we just beat one of the best teams in college basketball. And I'm sure they feel like they could play better too. It's 2 heavyweights tonight. I had a lot of fun coaching that game. Our crowd was great too, and just never gets old. We're building this thing. It's special. Looked like a sellout from where I was at. Lauren, was it? Or close? Yeah. And so, back-to-back home games here where we have an electric environment that affects the game. I haven't seen Coach Self call first-half timeouts that often in his career, and I think you got to give our crowd some credit, man. Students come out, season ticket holders, and building something special here. Got a few home games left, and it's going to be fun here. February and March is what it's all about.
I know you talk about it, round fights and all that, but just are you excited about where y'all are going? You won 4 of your last 5. It just feels like things are going in the right direction in a fast way. 5-6. It's got to knock all over. You know what I mean? You feel it's coming together at the right time.
I want to be like Debbie Downer.
Don't do it, Chris.
I just think we have a higher ceiling. I think we can make 6 or 7 threes tonight, I don't know, expectations are everything in life. It's like you tell a kid, hey, go in the gym and shoot today. You can be a great shooter. Or you tell a kid, hey, go in the gym, shoot 500 shots. If you miss 3 in a row, start over. Hold your follow through every time. A coach is going to be on your ass when you're shooting. Expectations. I don't tell my 3 daughters, hey, go pass your classes in school. I say, hey, go be great. Go kick every classes. Go get it done. Expectations are everything. I didn't get into this to make the NCAA tournament. I got in this to win this. And so I think expectations are everything. And I think I hope when this is all said and done, the players will look back and be like, hey, man, he was crazy, but he always had a ceiling for me that maybe I didn't even know I could get to. To me, that's what coaching is. And so, yeah, look, man, 2-game winning streak in this league, it's literally time to, check your phone again. And 2-game losing streak, here we go. And so, no, we're just going to stay the course. But tonight's a great win for a lot of reasons. Our respect for Kansas is the top of that list.
Ross, Coach Self said if someone had told him before the game that they would hang 76 on Texas, that he said that would be a good deal for them. What would you say if someone told you before the game that you'd hang 79 on Kansas?
Yeah, Coach Self saw our Fort Scott team in '99 when we averaged about 85 points. He saw our Seminole team in 2001 where we scored 100 a lot. So he knows we can score. But I understand what Coach is saying. This is a defensive league. If you get to 70, you feel like you got a chance. But to beat a team like Kansas, 70 can't be the goal. It's got to be one more point than they get. So I agree with Coach on that. We didn't play Texas defense tonight in terms of their percentages and the points they scored, but I thought we had a lot of poise and fight, and we just made some timely stops. Look, we won the last 4 minutes of the game when we were down 4, I think, at one point. So, I'm not going to say we were the tougher team, but we matched their toughness. I think that's accurate to say. And maybe we were a little tougher late. I don't know. But I know Kansas is really tough.
Coach, ultimately players play great defense and hit the shots. But can you talk about how you are substituting players in and out, and that affects the chemistry of the team, chemistry at, those particular people, and yeah, just talk about that. How do you go about doing that?
Yeah, we have a lot of objectives with our substitutions, minutes, and rotations and stuff. But one thing we've never been afraid to do is to win a possession. And so, you got to have a great relationship with your players, and they got to trust you, from time to time. Hey, Coach, I just got in here, and I'm coming back. We all understand we're trying to win possessions. Maybe not so much in the non-conference where we're not playing heavyweight battles like this. But when you get in these games, I mean, you got to win a possession. So, obviously, Trey Mitchell played great tonight. He took the game over in a segment of the game. But, win a defensive possession, getting back in there. So, just, so a lot goes into subbing. But one thing is, we're trying to win every possession.